people? So right now we are in my guest room in my house right here. A little tour, guest room, nothing crazy. Some of my sister's stuff here. So the first thing we're doing is natural lighting. I'm not going to be adding anything exterior, just to kind of set the scene, what it looks like before I add anything. And then from there we're going to progressively just add things or subtract things, kind of depending on the mood or the feel really of the scene I'm going for. So yeah, let's get right to that. Alright, so we just shot the first scene, no lighting, just all natural, and the scene pretty much is just me sitting on the corner or the edge of my bed, getting my running shoes on, getting ready to go for a jog. I didn't want to do the kind of cliche laying on the bed near the window lighting. I thought that was kind of easy, so kind of wanted to challenge myself with my face facing away from the window, just so I can kind of figure out a way to best light my face in a circumstance where the backlighting is the predominant source. So next I'm going to start adding a few things, and then we're just going to move from there. Alright, so the first step, the thing that I kind of wanted to really try is I got these kind of blue window shears here. I'm going to add around the light, and then I'm going to add the blinds over it. This should kind of give it a really kind of cool feeling. I'm interested to try it and see how that looks, so that's coming up next. Now let's turn on the lamp. This is going to be kind of used as a general practical here, and I am going to kind of use that as a kind of a key source for my face, so I can add another kind of warmer light over here, and that kind of, the lamp right here kind of motivates it. So that is going to be the next step, to kind of motivate a light right onto my face right here. Alright, so I just rigged up this quasar tube right here. It's bicolor. I'm using it to motivate the lamp right here as a key light on my face, so when I'm sitting here it's kind of coming off from a side angle. I'm probably going to add some sort of negative fill right here to kind of create a bit more of a dramatic shadow side. Alright, so next I added a negative fill right here on a C-stand, kind of hidden behind the door right here so you can't really see it. That's just going to add a little bit more of a contrast on the left side or the right side of my face here, where normally it'd be kind of bouncing off of this wall, but even though I don't have a big huge negative fill piece here, it's just enough where my face is kind of right here. It's kind of even, so we're going to create that shadow side. So far I'm pretty happy with this. The next thing I'm going to do is add a bit of haze, and the haze machine that I'm going to be using is the Hurricane 1DX. It has a warm-up time of about 2 minutes. It's a great little piece of gear just to travel around with, and it's completely water-based, so that is the next thing I'm going to do to kind of add an atmosphere to the room here. Alright, so everything's going pretty well. I'm kind of going for this kind of morning, going for a run type of vibe, nothing too dark. Just waiting for the haze machine to start warming up. Other than that though, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way this looks, and then if I need to adjust anything afterwards, maybe I'll add some things or subtract some things. Alright, so the haze is in. It's kind of looking pretty cool. Not sure if you could even see it, but it is, trust me. So now let's film the scene. Alrighty, so I just did that first take. My only real complaint is that there was a little bit too much haze, so it was a little bit noticeable, so I'm just going to let that kind of cool for a little bit. And then next I need to just brighten this up a little bit. I felt the key on my face was just a little bit too dark. So what I'm going to do is kind of retape that. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to take the dimmer here, just brighten it up just a little bit. There we go. Alright. So now that it's brightened up, the haze is kind of dissipating a little bit. We are going to shoot again. the next shot that I'm going to get is a tight up profile of the shoes. So as you can see here, and my feet, of course, the shoes are on the side with the profile, and the quasar and the lamp are simultaneously kind of keying this light here. The next thing I'm going to do is adjust this flag so I can create a bit more of a shadow side right here. So what I did was I took it off of the C-stand and I placed it on the ground right here underneath the lens. You can't even see it at all, and it's just adding a little bit more of a contrast in the shadow side right here. So that's going to look good, and now let's just film the next scene. Alright, so scene number 3 is a tight kind of close-up of my face right here. So that's going to be kind of a facial expression shot right here, along with the tighter shot of the shoes and the wider shot. Again, using these as the key light on my face, I'm going to be adding a negative fill here really quick. That is the next step. Just added a little bit more of a haze, and we are ready to go. So that scene looked really good. I had one complaint. I thought the lighting on the quasar, even though they're super soft, I thought that it was a little harsh, so what I did was added a bit of diffusion over top of it. So the fourth and final shot is a kind of center mid shot here. I moved the flag a little bit closer to my face to create a bit of more contrast. I kept the sheer on here. That really did actually help soften the light here on my face. And then this is going to be the last scene of my little thingamajig here. So enjoy.